Good morning, everyone. I just want to kind of get this off my chest with the Trump investigation. I don't trust the investigation being done by their own FBI agency and Secret Service. Not to say there will be a cover up, but I would feel better if there would be a private enterprise to come in to do the investigation. Okay, as we all know it, that all Secret Service, FBI, before they even go to the event, they go around the grounds. You look at it, look at high points. And there's no way in hell, if I would be one of the planners, that I would be out there looking at high points. That would want to be one of the first buildings I would make sure I'd have locked down and secured on the outside of the building. And that ladder, I'd make sure there was somebody there at that ladder for sure. But I would have make sure that building would be surrounded so no one could get up on that. So, on that standpoint, it has everybody thinking. It even has me thinking. Plus, now the investigation is being done by their own agencies. That's not a good idea. If anything, they should have a private enterprise come in and do the investigation. Number two, this bullcrap on the roof of leaning that the main director said that safety precautions. Look at every one of those roofs. Even when the snipers were up on the roof, there was a slant. All these snipers and stuff over in Afghanistan or anywhere or don't have level ground. So that's a cockamamie story. I'm watching a lot of the YouTube stuff and some of the officers and snipers and all that kind of stuff that's been on here to try to pick the truth and the facts out of it. The other thing I wanted to say, not that everybody knows it, the administration now has changed the rules of how they choose Secret Service and FBI. They have to hire so many female, and I guess probably the color of race. And I have no problem with that. I mean, because race, I'm not racist or anything, or if a female can do the job. But the main part of it is they have to go through the proper training. And if they cannot do the proper training, then they do not make it, whether they're woman, black, white, or whatever. You need to have hard asses in there that can be able to handle the situation. If you look at some of the videos of what was going on, some of them looked like they weren't even properly trained. We'll just say they had a second shooter, okay? But think about this. You have two women out there, and I'm not trying to say put women down. Maybe those women could have handled Trump alone. Let's say the second shooter shot some of the other service members. Well, they're going to have to drag Trump out of there. Can they do that? I don't know. Maybe they can. But, I mean, they were having Trump putting their guns in their holsters. And, even some of the men were having issues of when to do certain things. So this whole thing was a debacle. And I mean, the director should resign. It stands and butts. And if you, in the back of your mind, whoever was involved in this situation thinks that someone wasn't involved in this, meaning that the attempt on his life, Trump, then they're fooling you. Because the fact is, if they said that they only were going to give him so many to help out that day to be able to secure certain areas, even though I would have had that area secured. And supposedly Biden's wife was somewhere in Pennsylvania that they gave her Secret Service, and I have no issue with that. But if they didn't give the resources, was that political? We don't know that. If it was political, that's responsibility of someone's life. It ain't none of us in life, no matter who we are, Republican, Democrat, Independent, or what, when it comes down to someone's life, that's more important than our political issues. Uh, either right now, this hate and everything, and going after one another. I really don't think 100% of the people in this country want to hear about this crap. Go on, go on policies, and that's that. Keep the hate stuff out because you got too many lunatics out there that hear this garbage, and then they pursue it. Okay, so the media is just as bad. They put the crap on, and then people hear this shit and brainwash people because there's some people in this world are not educated enough to understand the difference between right and wrong. You don't go out and shoot a frickin' person, any person. You love one another. That's God's way of saying you help one another. Life is important, okay? And for Trump not to get killed, God had to be with him at that time. And for whoever's listening is thinking, okay, well, he's probably a Republican. Well, guess what? I'm actually an independent. I go on policies. I don't go on the garbage of, I don't like when the hatred part of it. I don't like when they go after one another. I don't care how your personal life is. That's your own personal life. When I go to vote for somebody, I vote for their policies and what they're going to do for the American people. And right now, we got bigger problems here in the United States. We got Social Security to worry about, okay? It could run out by 3035. As much money as we waste overseas to other countries and stuff, it's in the trillions, okay? So now we got senior citizens here that get a Social Security tax and living paycheck to paycheck and don't know how they're going to survive because inflation's so high. You need to start thinking about the senior citizens in the United States. Okay, a lot of these fought wars. They're veterans, okay? Everybody's going to be a senior citizen someday. And Social Security, some people subsidize from the 401k to help live. But even 401ks are taxed. Okay? So that has to be fixed. That should not be taxed either. We should have as much money as we send overseas. It's pathetic that we can't take care of the United States people. And when senators, congressmen are voted in, they're voted in by the American people. They're not voted in by the world. So represent the American people. Take care of everybody in the United States first before you start taking care of other countries. Do you think other countries are going to help us? No. So we all need to stand together and get shits of this politician bull crap that they're doing and let them know straight out. We need stuff taken care of here. Instead of spending trillions of dollars overseas, and they keep on saying that, well, they're our allies. Well, excuse me, our allies are right here in the United States. Senior citizens, people that are living off the streets. There's a lot of people need help here. A lot of workers with inflation and stuff has gone skyrocketing, okay? They can't even get it under control. Our government is failing us. And we cannot let this continue, okay? And our Second Amendment, okay? The right to bear arms. Not too many people don't understand what that really stands for. Okay, that's to stand for what our forefathers fought for a reason. To keep that so the government can't overthrow the people. Meaning then that there can't be dictatorship. And once they start taking that away, there's dictatorship. Okay, there's not meaning if this doesn't change, I may not in my lifetime see it, but if this continues, there will be a revolution in this country because of politicizing and What's happening is it's going in the judicial system. Look how many times Trump's been freaking they going after Trump for documents and everything. Well, everybody's done it. Everybody. So what are you going to do? Go back in the past and get everybody? No. So they're ended up using anything they can do to try to take someone down, and it's wrong. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully everybody understands where I'm coming from. You can have any replies or anything. Subscribe or anything would help my channel. I just started going with this. But I have been on YouTube watching a lot of different videos on this. And it's pathetic that we have to step this low, no matter who we are, Democrat, Republican, Independent. We should love one another. And that's because that's the way God wanted it. Okay? Peace. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.